In a battle over politically charged expression, Whole Foods is going head-to-head with the National Labor Relations Board over the company's 2020 decision to ban employees from wearing Black Lives Matter masks on the job. Both sides argue First Amendment rights are being stifled, prompting a now 18-month debate about a company typically embraced by progressive shoppers. That's where we pick up tonight's Is It Legal? discussion with the host of the Law Junkie podcast, attorney Ethan Behrman, and criminal defense attorney David Bruno. Great to see you both. I'm going to go right to the Whole Foods statement on the dress code, saying this: our dress code policy does not single out any one message or slogan. It is designed to create a workplace and shopping experience focused entirely on excellent service and high quality food. We do not believe we should compromise that experience by introducing any messages on uniforms, regardless of the content, that shift the focus away from our mission. David.
Yeah, the key phrase right there is regardless of the content. And I side with Whole Foods on this one. Why? Because they have a dress code. It'd be very different if they can come and go and wear whatever they please, but that's not the case here. They have a dress code that prohibits any visible slogans or logos on the code. So on the clothes. So with them being in the face mask like that, certainly Whole Foods has the right to say no, prohibited under our code, under the terms that you have agreed to be employed under.
Okay, Jonathan Turley says this in an op-ed today. He says, in claiming workers have the right to speak up about these important issues, that's in quotes, the NLRB, that's the National Labor Relations Board complaint, does not grapple with the obvious problem. Can employees wear a Blue Lives Matter or a pro-life or pro-choice mask? How about Proud Boy or MAGA masks? Ethan.
Well, I think Professor Turley there is ignoring the record of the National Labor Relations Act and previous decisions. This is actually a really tough one, and it's going to be interesting to see how it bears out. However, the difference what Professor Turley just said there is this is related to a specific issue that could be affecting employees, and that's going to be the challenge actually for the employees here. Is political speech under the NLRA is protected when it relates to something that the employees are bargaining for, such as increased wages, improved working conditions, safety in, of the workers. Here, race is also covered under Title VII of the 1964 Civil Rights Act. But the key is the employees have to prove that, or are going to have to demonstrate that what that mask is saying relates back to something in the workplace, and that's going to be the challenge here. I think it's an uphill battle, but I think it's one that they clearly want to fight.
All right, quick final prediction from both of you on how you think this is going to end. David, then Ethan.
Yeah, like I said, because of the code, I think it comes for Whole Foods. But, I mean, what they should be doing is looking and investigating whether or not it was a policy that was actually enforced. If they allowed other things, well, maybe it could be a problem for Whole Foods.
Mm-hmm. Ethan?
Yeah, and I think if the employees can demonstrate that it ties back to something that has happened at Whole Foods, they might win. Otherwise, Whole Foods is going to come out in this one.
All right, we will see. Ethan and David, have a great night. Great to see you both.
You too. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Shannon.